Hey guys, what's up? We should be live right now. I know there's not very many people here just yet, so we'll kind of give it a minute to let some people join in before we really get down to business here.
Yeah, it's during the weekdays, so that kind of happens during the weekdays and stuff like that. So the only guest we have right now is a Bear Cat, but Bear is presently here. So
yeah, is Kat going to be joining us tonight?
No, she had to go to Texas for some doctor stuff.
Ah, okay.
So we have Bear here. So that's what we will start with tonight. And I see the chat's kind of slow tonight because I don't know, like it's kind of a middle of the week kind of stream. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll give it a few minutes. There's a couple of other people that are supposed to be joining in the video, so they should be here shortly. But before they get here, we'll just go ahead and kind of talk a little bit about some of the changes on our channel that some people have realized and some people still haven't.
Yeah, but it's like the ones that don't realize it never realize it, and the ones that do are totally behind us. So
yeah, so there's some people still asking, like, aren't you a kids channel after our Logan Paul video? And we've tried to express that we're changing, but it was kind of like a new year, fresh start kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're changing stuff, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But we're not going to be doing toys anymore, guys.
Yeah, we totally we just. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but AdSense completely went crazy this month, by the way, too. I mean, like, major YouTubers have been complaining about it. It's not just about the money. It's just that we also want to change and grow our channel in a different way.
Yeah, and we've had a lot more fun since we've switched over to doing more videos like this and, like, doing vlogs and, you know, random, like,
just talking to people.
Like
we have literally loved just having streams and talking to... just, I don't know. It's been a lot better for us. Less stressful, a lot better.
Yep. So, real quick, want to say hi to everyone in the chat right now. Still kind of waiting for a couple more people to join us.
We're kind of just getting it warmed up right now.
Yep, just getting warmed up. I know you've probably already noticed the title of this video. What is appropriate on YouTube live discussion. And yes, I see the most recent comment looks like Logan shot a video with a corpse. Yes.
Yeah, we did an entire video on that.
Yeah, day before yesterday, we did a whole video about that. It was like almost 20 minutes long. Yeah, we know all about that. That's kind of what brought on this video, asking what is appropriate on YouTube.
Yeah, Bear, what are your thoughts on that? Like, you're our only guest right now until, like, people start, like, tuning in, so...
On Logan or on just in general what's appropriate?
Whatever you want to talk about. It's cool.
Okay. I don't know, as far as appropriate goes, I mean, everyone's got a different degree of what they find acceptable and not. But I mean, anything gratuitous or violent, I mean, you're gonna have more adult themed stuff. That's gonna happen, but I don't know. I see a lot of stuff on YouTube. I'm just like, wow, I'm not sure how this is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, like you said, it is kind of different from channel to channel, like what they deem appropriate. But there should be a better, like, baseline judgment here.
Yeah.
Like, for all of YouTube to at least be like this level of appropriate.
Yeah.
Like, I think it should be an understood fact that you don't shoot a video with a dead body.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's literally in the YouTube terms of service or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like...
So...
Yeah, YouTube does have, their community guidelines.
Not unless you're Logan Paul, though. Like, he gets off scot-free and no problems will come to him. He's still got millions of subscribers, still making money.
Yeah, he didn't even have a negative sub-growth
it didn't even scratch the guy. And, I mean, like, only YouTube can enforce this.
Yep. But, yeah, I mean, like, I just kind of wanted to talk about, like, what kind of stuff is appropriate and what's not. I mean, like, if you have like a checklist or like, say you're making like 2 lists here, like you have a list of things that are appropriate on YouTube, things that are not. Shooting a video with a dead body should very easily, quickly go into the not appropriate category. But where you get, I think, where it gets a little fuzzy is when you have questions like, well, is it appropriate to cuss in your videos on YouTube?
Yeah, like
what
do does everybody
in
the chat think about that? And Bear, what do you think about that?
That one's hard for me. Y'all know that in real life, I talk like a sailor. I cuss nonstop. And to me, I don't even think about it anymore. I'll drop the F-bomb and it'll never click. But, it can be offensive, especially when used in the wrong context. You see a lot of angry YouTubers that do it, when they're ranting, when they're giving opinions that they're very passionate about. That's a hard call. I mean, obviously, any insult or anything directed directly at a person, I think that should be considered inappropriate. I mean, you can't go around, well, this C word here, that's not right.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah. But like, I really don't find a problem with it if you're just talking in general.
And like I said, it's another one of those things that varies from channel to channel. Like a channel like what we have been before now, like when we were focused on toys, it was pretty clear.
Yeah,
like
if you're like catering to a Lego channel with a bunch of kids, you don't just like drop the F-bomb everywhere and just be like, this figure is, not good. But, I don't know. But like when you're doing stuff like this, I don't really find a problem with it. So
I think it would be like a good, I don't know, kind of baseline thing. Like if everybody kind of agreed that it's okay to cuss, even on like, channels that are targeted at a little bit younger audience. If like if you bleep it.
Yeah. If you bleep it, I don't care.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, at that point, you're censoring it. That's okay on USA TV at 2:00 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I don't see why that wouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah. I agree. I think as long as you bleep it and it's not too often, like if every other word is like a bleep, that gets a little excessive. But
yeah, but I mean, like at least you're not like going up to a dead corpse and like, hey bro, what's up? Beep 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 beep. You know what I mean? Like, and then YouTube's like, I approve that.
Yeah, YouTube manually reviewed that video.
Manually reviewed it, said it was okay.
Yeah, didn't even put an age restriction on it.
Yeah, no age restriction, totally fine.
And then they're like, hey, you know what? This video is so good, we're going to put it #1 on the trending page.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and I'm not in no means trying to defend that video, but I think the loophole there was it was probably marked educational because it was, they did the ending bit about it being a suicide prevention thing. I think that's how they
totally edited that in. Like, like he totally edited that. Like after he did it, he was like, oh, well, suicide prevention.
Definitely. And like I said, I'm not trying
to my video,
Right.
Well, and somebody at YouTube actually sat down and watched that video and decided to put it on the trending page because they manually select those.
Yeah. And let's not forget about our special advertiser group.
Yeah. He's also part of the, I think it's called Google Preferred.
Yeah, he's the Google Preferred, which means all of us plebs get nothing. And Logan Paul gets mucho premium ads. So, I don't know.
So I didn't know about the manual selection. That the person that manually selected that probably got in more trouble than Logan.
Well, so far Logan's gotten in no trouble.
Logan has suffered nothing.
Right.
He literally gets the day off, and then he gets to return back to being literally a "What's up, bro?" kind of channel.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the deal.
Right.
I mean, like, it's whatever.
I mean, it seems to me that, like, as far as I know, his video would still be up if he hadn't decided to take it down after the backlash.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because everybody was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, I think he literally, like argued with his editor for, like, hours to edit it the way he wanted it to. So there's a lot of blame in that game.
Yeah, like Michelangelo said on the chat, yeah, he took the video down himself. That is absolutely true. I think they said it was up for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
And in that 12 hours, he had, and somebody correct me if I get the numbers wrong, but if I remember right, he had over 6 million views and over 500,000 people had clicked like on that video just in that like 12-hour span.
No, that's pretty close to accurate. I don't know the exact number or time, but I know screenshots I was looking at had it at 456K like and only like 13K dislike.
Yeah, it was just insane. And, you know, I don't know if you saw his apology video or not, Bear, but to me, it seemed that the only reason that he even put up an apology video was kind of because he got in trouble. And not even in trouble with YouTube. It was just, you know, the backlash. He decided to put up a fake crying video.
Yeah.
I mean, he's admitted that he has faked crying before. He is an actor. Yeah. So I don't necessarily believe.
Well, actually, let's be real. He's not a YouTuber. He's a Viner that came into our platform and took over YouTube.
Well, that was because Vines died.
Yeah, well, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, he really isn't a YouTuber, so to speak.
Well, he shouldn't be.
And or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should be getting joined by a few people in a minute. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea where everybody's at. So I don't know if they're just late because it's bad time or what.
Well, I talked to them about it, and they both said that this was a good time to do this. So, and yeah, Emperor Palpatine, he did get free subs. He didn't even have one single day where he went into the negatives on subscriber growth.
Yeah,
it didn't even hurt him putting up that video.
And he basically caused Adpocalypse 3.0.
I think if just about anybody else had done that video, like, our channels would be completely obliterated from the internet.
Yeah. But, you know, like special golden child Logan Paul gets away with murder.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Well, we talked about cussing. How do y'all feel about adult content in video games? As I know, like, a lot of streamers on that get flagged for it all the time.
I mean, like, if an individual creator creates a video game, I feel that's art. And I feel that it's whatever he wants to portray in his video game. So
yeah, but he's talking about, like, not just playing a video game separately by yourself. He's and correct me if I'm wrong, Bear, but you're talking about people uploading footage of the game on YouTube, right?
Right, like Let's Plays and walkthroughs and yeah, stuff like that.
Well, I think it kind of depends on exactly what it is, but I would say if there's nudity, it should probably at the very least be blurred, because
or you could buy a double copy. Like, let's say you have a one for under 21 and a one for over 21. Let's do that.
Yeah, or something like that.
Like, because you could blur it out for the ones under 21 and the ones over 21.
Yeah, and I mean, YouTube does have an option to mark your video as, like, adult content or whatever, so that, you know, not just anybody can go on there and see it.
Yeah.
I mean, that I think would be acceptable for that kind of thing. The thing is that with a lot of gaming videos, there's lots of kids that watch those.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets to be like, I don't think you should be showing, like, all kinds of nudity and stuff to little kids.
Yeah. I mean, like, you shouldn't just display that, like, just be like, oh, just straight up gratuitous nudity, and I don't know.
Well, I agree with you on the nudity. I was thinking more the violence, because a lot of games get worse ratings for like blood being turned on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, because I would think that most people would realize that it's just a game, but there are people that see that stuff and they imitate it and take it too far. So, I mean, I guess that's probably another one of those that they should like market as adult content or something on YouTube. If it's really bad, like.
I mean, like you said, it's all about basically ethics, because some of them, like the Logang that liked Logan Paul's video.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly we have an issue connecting with ethics.
Yeah.
In the whole stream. So, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't consider restriction, but
robot out there, dude.
Do what?
I just give it a minute. I think you're roboting out.
Yeah, the sound was kind of cutting in and out. We couldn't quite hear what you were saying.
Okay, is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was saying is, I was thinking games like Manhunter, for example. You're basically an escaped convict going around killing people for the pleasure of this dude that broke you out of jail, right?
Yeah.
And it's horribly brutal, like Punisher levels. You do some pretty brutal stuff. And I forgot about the age restriction, because obviously my account, I can go through and watch them. But I was watching them going, wow, anyone could pull this up and live page and watch it. It is. There's scenes that make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would definitely, I think, need to have the age restriction on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm for freedom of everything, but it's just, it has a line, and it's case by case variations,
Yeah, I mean, I think that just about anything should be allowed on YouTube, because I definitely want to support free speech, free expression kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm totally for that.
But like you said, there is a line where I think that they should be turning on that adult content filter.
Yeah, I mean, and especially and you shouldn't have I don't know. I don't know. And we have a Emperor Palpatine that's saying that he has. Hey, BFAB, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on with y'all?
Not a whole lot. We're just kind of streaming here. I'm glad you got to join the stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I just woke up. I'm like, oh shoot, there's a stream. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, sorry we woke you up, dude.
Oh, you guys didn't wake me up. I've just been sleeping all day. I've been quite lazy, so.
Yeah, we have no idea where Brick World is. He said he was coming, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be late or what.
Yeah, maybe he'll be here after a while. But yeah, we were just chit-chatting about what we feel is appropriate or not appropriate on YouTube, and Bear was just talking about video game violence. And before I let you answer, in just 1 second, I just want to give a shout out to Emperor Palpatine, that has been a fan of ours for years. I don't think we've been on YouTube for 9 years. We've been on here for about 6 years, but still
close enough.
Thank you. So yeah, go ahead. BFAB, do you want to talk about how you feel about video game violence being put on YouTube?
Personally, I don't have a big issue with it. I believe people should be able to discern from right and wrong, fake from real. But there's a lot of kids, they see something and they are they don't. I guess a lot of kids can't distinguish, what is right and wrong when it comes to that stuff. I heard I forgot how much years ago this was. There's a kid that or two kids that were shooting up people at a bridge, and they were just killing people or whatever, and they were surprised the people didn't come back to life. And when they got arrested or whatever, they were crying and saying they thought that the people would come back to life because it was in a video game. So I guess that it really depends. Like my parents, for all my life, have never let me play a video game once because they were worried that I'd be playing some, I don't know, like shooting game, and they'd worry I'd like do something crazy. So I guess it really depends. But I feel like most kids should be able to like determine, that. But I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it's definitely up to the parents when it comes to like their kids playing video games. But when it's uploaded to YouTube for the world to see, I mean, I personally think that if there is a lot of violence or a lot of blood being shown and stuff like that, it needs to have the age restriction. I want them to be able to upload whatever they want, but it should have an age restriction on it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
At least.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. Yeah, because a lot of younger, I guess, people don't seem to understand. I guess I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's a fair statement.
And we've got a couple people in chat saying that they've started from the beginning.
Yeah, Branson Plum, thank you for being with our channel since we started it. And Burning Pokeball has been here for 4 or 5 years. That's awesome.
Yeah, we
thank
really
you guys
appreciate
so
you
much.
guys. You guys are like super ultra fans.
And shout out to Brick Studios in the chat. Thanks for being here.
And like, I don't want to plug this right now, but like, Adpocalypse 3.0 has kicked in officially, literally after the Logan Paul incident. So if you guys want to really keep this channel going, like Patreon, super chats, that's basically the only way real YouTubers are making money at this point.
Yep.
So if you guys really like this channel and want to keep it going, that's the way to go. I mean, like, I'm not trying to like plug that. It's just that AdSense has gone literally insane lately.
Yep. So just want to throw that out there. And thank you to Plu Koon for watching for years. That is much appreciated. So back to our discussion here. BFAB, before you got here, we were also having a little bit of a discussion about whether it's appropriate or not appropriate to cuss on YouTube.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
That's a thing where I'm kind of like biased on it. I think it depends your target audience. Like, for me in my streams, I used to cuss all the time, and I could say back like 2 years ago, people didn't really care. But now that I have I guess a lot of people that are very young, a lot of people like will correct you in the chat and be like, dude, you can't cuss or stop or whatever. I feel like it depends what your whole target audience is. Like right now in my Lego streams, I try not to cuss because people get really upset about it. But I feel like if you have like I guess a bigger audience or not like a bigger audience, like a different demographic. Let's say you have like basically an adult, I guess, more demographic, then I guess it's fine to cuss. I guess it really depends.
Yeah.
Well, what about if you how do you feel if people are like not in a live stream, because obviously it would be very difficult to control it in a live stream, but like say a regular video, if people are cussing, but they're bleeping it every time they cuss.
Yeah. What do you feel about that? Like,
I feel like that's fine. Because they do that on TV and stuff, and I feel like everybody has seen some shows and this where like reality shows or like talk shows where they always have to bleep stuff out. I feel like everyone has seen that, older, younger. So I feel like that's fine if they bleep it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, I think if you bleep
that's
it,
the common ground.
Yeah, you're right. That's like the common ground. If you bleep it, it's like kind of makes it okay for all audiences, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, okay, guys, this probably falls under the same regard, but how do you feel about people substituting words? Like, it just came to mind, Snakes on a Plane, USA censored version. My favorite line is, "I'm sick of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday through Friday plane."
I think it would have been better if they just bleeped it.
I'd be confused if I heard that. I'd be like, "What? What is?"
Yeah, exactly. I think it would just be better if they bleeped it.
Yeah, but it gets to it.
It would be funny, but
yeah,
it's
funny, but at the same time, like, yeah, it'd be better if they bleeped it. And sometimes, if it has like a whole lot of cuss words and it's just like every other word is beep 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 beep, it's like there's no point in this anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? So and what do you guys think about in the chat? Like we're asking you guys too.
Let's see. Branson Plum says, "I think it's all right to cuss like 3 or 4 times in a video."
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, depending on the length of the video.
Yeah, it
If
depends
it's
on
like,
the video.
like a 20-second video and you cuss 4 times, that might be a little crazy.
Yeah. We have Thor Odinson, our moderator.
Yep.
What's up? Sorry, like we have to read our chats. Like we read our chats regardless with super chats or whatever, because it's been kind of slow. We're kind of getting this a whole super chat thing or chat thing going. So like we're just kind of like getting this stuff started for the new year, and
And I know I said this at the beginning, but this kind of is because of our channel changing, kind of focusing a little bit more on a little bit older audience and kind of doing more live streams and vlogs.
Yeah,
and
a lot of
things.
people have to understand that we have an older audience because we started years and years ago. So a lot of our audience literally have grown up since we started. So and we've grown up since we started. So it's different now.
Yep. And hi to Nintendo Mail and Brick Kids and Emperor Palpatine. Bleep, 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 bleep back at you.
Yeah, bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah. What? No, I'm just I don't know. I don't know. So like that's kind of like the focus of this video. We're kind of talking about like internet censorship because like basically if you're not a millionaire Logan Paul type, you can't get away with murder. The rest of us have to deal with the rules.
Let's see. Texas 132 says depends on the target audience. Cussing in a gaming video would be okay, but like a Lego or toy video, there should be no cussing.
Yeah, and that's another thing we want to talk to you guys about. Like, we're probably going to be changing the formats of our videos. So, I mean, like, we kind of have to go for more of a mature audience, like not necessarily like straight, like super adult audience.
No, but tell us in the comments how you feel about us personally, like on our channel, in future videos. How do you guys in the chat feel about us cussing but bleeping it?
Yeah, because
not that it's going to be all the time, but I'm just asking, just in general. And hello BFAB, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, BFAB is the king of the super chat for a minute.
Well, I got quiet for a minute because people like that just came in and they're just screaming. So sorry, I'm going to mute myself again. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we really appreciate that, and we really appreciate this a lot because, like I said, Adpocalypse 3.0, and we've had a lot of fans of ours actually want a video explaining that situation, and we should get to that pretty soon. So, we're kind of working that out. Like, it's hard to explain it to everybody because there's like 2 different generations of YouTubers. And it's hard to explain to the old ones and the new ones how YouTube used to be and how YouTube is now. So, I mean, like, it's just crazy. So, what do you guys think about that? You got quiet.
I guess I'm on my own here.
Oh yeah, he muted again for a second.
It's okay. Well, like, what do you think about that, Bear?
I was reading the chat. Can you repeat it?
He wants you to repeat what you just said.
Well, what I just said. I just like. What do you guys think about the whole like YouTube Adpocalypse thing or whatever?
I don't know, man. I feel like that's gonna really hurt a lot of channels. Well, like. In y'all's case, y'all used it for funding to continue your channel, and I think in a lot of YouTubers' cases, that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be real hard to continue for a lot of people if that happens. And I mean, everyone's reaching out for different sources, but I don't know. That's a hard ball game for everyone to jump over to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see several people in the comments. Let's see, that I want to kind of discuss. Like Emperor Palpatine says, I wouldn't mind a few cusses. Pokey Saya says, I think if you bleep it, I'm fine with that. I like your channel, but if it's bleeped, I'm okay with it. Branson Plum, it's okay to cuss. I think it's funny when it bleeps. Let's see. Kyle McHorror says, I feel like cursing to a minimum is fine, but if it was all out cussing, I feel like you'd lose some of your audience since Lego is more kid-based fans. And that's kind of why we're asking how everybody feels about it. Not to say that we're going to start cussing all the time, but
we have to change our audience.
Yeah, we're not. And I know that we do have a primarily Lego audience right now. And I'm not going to deny that at all. But we are changing our channel so that we're not going to be doing any more toy videos. And so,
it's going to take a while. And we understand that that's a transition period. So,
yeah. So, I mean, like, if we do cuss, like, we're going to bleep it.
It will be bleeped on regular videos. Now, if one slips on a live stream,
yeah,
that's just life.
Yeah, can't really control a live stream if it happens accidentally, but the goal is not to.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not just gonna be like a sailor on here and be like beep 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 beep. It's not gonna be R2D2.
Yeah. But,
so
like, up until this point, I think we've only had one cuss word.
One bleep.
Yeah, and we bleeped it. It was one time, like, I don't know.
And we were
like
super stressed and we just had to.
But I don't think anybody really minded when we did that because we did bleep it. Let's see. Thor says, instead of bleeping, do a dolphin sound. That would be funny.
We might do something like that.
Yeah,
you guys should totally tell us in the chat what you think the sound should be.
Yeah. What do you think we should use? Like, just the plain old regular bleep, or like Thor said, a dolphin
or like
sound,
we could do like the epic mealtime thing and do the quacking of a duck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's whatever.
And thank you, Plu-Kun. I will watch your channel because of your content. I won't quit watching because of no Lego.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah, we really do appreciate that. We really thank everybody that is our fan for sticking with us, even through the changes.
Yeah, we really, we have to change, guys. It's a different landscape on YouTube.
And hello to Lego J. And let's see, Joker Boss Film says we should use a cow.
That would be different.
Yeah.
We should totally have a poll on that. We should just do a whole thing on that.
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine, a cow, pig, or dolphin?
A meow sound? Okay. That might be funny, too.
Yeah. So we're getting lots of interesting comments here. And let's see, Lego J, I don't add a lot of people as mods, but I have seen you in a lot of the chats. So yes, I will add you as a mod. Give me
We're
just
giving
a minute
him a
here.
wrench.
Yep. You're going to get the blue wrench.
Wait. I got to do the shredder line. Honor cannot buy the honor or money cannot buy the honor that is given today.
That's great. I wonder how many people actually remember what that's from.
5 people. 5 people got that. I know Bear got it.
Oh, definitely.
Let's see. Joker Boss Films, will you guys keep your Legos? Yes, we are keeping
We
them.
actually do love Lego. You guys don't understand. We love Lego. We just want to change because we want to change.
Yeah, we're having a lot more fun doing videos like this, but it doesn't mean that we don't like Lego still.
We still go to I don't know if BFAB's still muted or not, but oh,
and BFAB says we should use the sound of an elephant.
Oh well, that would be pretty cool. But we do join a lot of Lego streams still.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, we literally still keep our conversations going in the Lego community. We're just changing our channel. So it's not like we won't give you our opinions on Legos or Lego sets or whatever. So
yeah, I need to start streaming on time. Let's say yesterday, I said I was going to stream earlier or whatever. I think or a couple days before, and I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up till 10:30. I'm like, oh, let me just stream. People are gonna demand that. So yeah,
yeah.
I need to set my stuff more, I guess.
That's okay. That's kind of why we wanted to establish this streaming schedule. If you guys don't know, we've kind of come to agreement. We're going to be doing streamings on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m.
Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time. So,
yeah, I've tried to start posting that everywhere so everybody knows those 3 days: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know that. I meant to say it earlier and I forgot.
Yeah, we're gonna keep promoting that, and like BFAB and Bear, if you guys want to tell everybody, that's where we'll be. That's where we'll be. So
yeah, I'll tell them that. I feel like I think BrickWorlds might know. I don't know if Dalek knows. I'll tell a few people. See if
yeah, I don't know where BrickWorlds is. I thought he was gonna show up tonight. So
did he tell you guys he was?
Yeah, I thought so.
I can text him. I have his actual number. I'll just harass him.
Brick. No, sorry, we're not planning on doing more reviews.
No, we kind of we really want to change our channel. Like we really do, because it makes us less stressful, and I don't know how to explain it. But if you've watched our channel for the last couple months, you'll understand. So.
Joker Boss Films wants to know if we're going to change our profile picture. The answer is no. We're planning on keeping our picture because it's
been our thing for like a long time, years.
Yeah, Lego has been like a part of us for so long that we don't really want to get rid of that. And it's just a kind of a representation of us. So
we're like Pokemon, guys. We evolved. We're like Ivysaur evolving into Venusaur. Like, that's what's going on. Or Charmeleon evolving into Charizard. That's what's going on. So
let's see. And and I missed Marvel Geek's question. Will you still buy Lego? Once in a while, we're gonna buy like just the ones that we really want.
And we will tell you about those.
Yeah, we'll talk about the ones that we
trust me, because I will totally tell you guys about the Jurassic World sets.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna buy all the Jurassic World.
Oh yeah. You guys saw BrickWorld's video? I mean, Brick Show's video where they describe the details.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, Brick Show saw the images and they described all the new sets, so you might want to check that out today.
All right, we'll check that out. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, let's make a shot at trying to get back to our topic. I don't know. I think BFAB muted himself again. But is there anything else that you feel like is not appropriate for YouTube, or definitely is? Or
yeah, what's the line?
Yeah, where is the line of what is appropriate?
I've got one for you guys then, because Kat's been chewing me out for it. We were trying to shoot the intro to her first video when we lost internet and all that. Mm-hmm. But I was adamant that I was going to vape during it, and she was pretty opposed to the idea. How do y'all feel about that? Because the video itself was about a tattoo. I mean, that's more of an adult thing. But,
yeah,
I didn't see the big deal. I come home, my vape pretty much doesn't leave my hand until I go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's a problem with the whole tattoo thing. Like, you guys are both, old enough to get tattoos or whatever, so, I mean, it's your life. That's the point a lot of people, I don't think, get with YouTube. It's your channel, your life. You can do whatever you want,
Right. But, I mean, as far as, on TV, they frown upon people smoking cigarettes, and really, it is the same thing. It's less detrimental, in my opinion. At least I can breathe better. But I think her thing was she didn't want to put an age restriction on it, and she felt like that was something that would deserve it.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Not
think
if you're
that
of
way.
age. I don't think that's a big deal. You know what I mean? It would just be like somebody that's 45 drinking. I don't think that's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just don't think that's a big deal,
And BFab just messaged me, and he says he's got so much screaming in the background.
It's okay,
That's why he
BFab. We
has to mute
understand. As
himself.
long as you're here with us in spirit,
Yep.
it's okay. So,
Yeah, and Marvel Geek, things that are inappropriate for YouTube are explicit real gore and explicit pornography. Yeah, I think everybody should agree on that.
Have you guys heard about that channel that shows nudity on that cooking show?
Where? No, I'm just kidding, Rod.
There's actually
Have you guys seen that nude cooking channel?
Yeah, there's a nude cooking channel and like another one that's like nude yoga. That may be from the same person, but it's two different channels.
I don't know.
I have not. Maybe I need to start one of those shows. So, thanks for giving me an idea.
I went to look at it just because I didn't think it was real, and I mean they show everything. Like I'm just gonna say it like that.
Oh wow!
And when I saw that, I was just blown away. It's like when I saw that Logan Paul video, I was like, oh my God. Who thinks this is appropriate to be on YouTube?
Yeah, that video made me like it connected with me emotionally, like not like emotionally crying. Like when I saw your guys' video, I'm like, dang, they're passionate about it. I can feel the passion,
I mean, like I've had somebody in my immediate family that has had a lot of struggles with their mental health my entire life, and they have contemplated suicide, and obviously they, at least up to this point, they have opted not to do that, but they're still struggling, and I wouldn't be shocked. Well, I would be shocked, but I don't know what the right word is for it, but I mean, if it happened one day, like I would be devastated, but not completely surprised, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And suicide is just absolutely not one of those things that you should, laugh about. And the way he did that video was not at all like a suicide awareness thing. I know that's what he tried to play it off as, but that's not.
You can tell by the way he filmed it that he literally did not take that into concern before he filmed it.
No, I think it was totally an afterthought that he was like, oh, well, maybe people would handle it better if I play it off like it is suicide prevention awareness.
It didn't even come off that well, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dead silence.
I went on a whole rant yesterday at like 12 o'clock at night. I was live streaming. I don't know. It was maybe 10, 11. No, yeah, I was about 10, 11. I don't know why I said 12. But yeah, I went on this whole little rant thing, and I shared my story regarding that. The whole suicide thing and being depressed a long time ago. Not anymore. But it's like, yeah, that stuff, that kind of bothered me after seeing the clips. I didn't see the full video, but it's like the guy didn't even really care. I mean, I think everybody deserves a chance, but the guy didn't, Logan didn't care whatsoever. So it's kind of like, oh, okay.
And what gets me is like, the guy that was in the video, clearly he went there and he killed himself because he was unhappy with life. And I mean, obviously we don't know what caused him to be unhappy, but it's very possible it's because of, how people may have been treating him. Maybe people were making fun of him. And then the same thing happens in death, is that people come and film him and make fun of him. I mean, that just to me hurts even more, because exactly what he was trying to escape, or potentially what he was trying to escape, like just happened like a millionfold probably what it was in life.
Yeah. It's like, do you guys see the little fanboy from Logan Paul that literally said that he would kill himself to be in a Logan Paul video?
I was laughing. I'm like, that's some stupid kid.
Yeah, that is one dumb kid. Like, that kid needs some help.
I think my little brother would do that. He's way too obsessed with Logan Paul. So.
I know, right? what? I mean, like, he literally, he's like, gets his little, like, money gun, and he's like, I wish I was in a Logan Paul video. Like, I could totally, like, I don't even care. I would do the same thing if I could just get millions of views. See, that's the kind of message Logan Paul is sending to innocent children.
And we need to be honest. The forest he went to is known for suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knew that too.
He knew it too. He even talked about
times.
it before he even went there.
Right. Like, the whole, like, oh my God, we found this. No. Like, I have a feeling they purposely went looking for it.
I don't believe for 1 second that he went there looking for, like, ghost activity. I mean, like, personally, I really think that the truth of the matter is he went there hoping to find a body to get views on YouTube.
Which he did, which he put in his thumbnail and uploaded. And
the intro of something never before seen on YouTube.
Which has been documented and done before.
And basically starting the video with, this is not clickbait, except it is. You put it in the title of the video, you put it in the thumbnail of the video, it's clearly clickbait. That was your point.
So I don't know. Like, I mean, like, we're kind of like really triggered about that. So
yeah, sorry.
Because I mean, I hate it for everybody. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear about that again. But it was kind of a big deal, guys. Like, YouTube literally let this guy slide, showing a dead corpse that had no consent in the woods, and he is literally getting paid right now for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really care that he didn't monetize that particular video.
Yeah.
Like,
it doesn't matter.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah, because you did, like, hey, I'm gonna disrespect you, but I'm not monetizing that.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I'm absolutely shocked at the people that actually try to defend him.
Yeah, I know, right?
The
low gang.
Personally, I think his actions are completely indefensible, and even he himself said he did not want to be forgiven.
Yeah, I mean, like, he literally knows he doesn't need to be forgiven. What do you want?
Honestly, that was just the power of fandom. People turn a blind eye to so much stuff, and that's scary. That we're like, oh, that's totally, not us, obviously. That they were like, oh, that's totally cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Ugh,
yeah,
it's just crazy.
This is a topic we were talking about earlier, but Lego J really wants us to notice. He wants us to use a lion's roar instead of a bleep.
Yeah, we will check that out. Like, we'll decide. We'll do a poll or something.
Yeah, I'll do a poll on the channel later. So let's see. And Emperor Palpatine, in the apology, he said the reactions were raw and they didn't expect that to happen. Sure, Logan, sure. That's exactly how I feel about it. I completely agree with you.
Yep.
And I was really shocked that it got more likes than dislikes. Way, way more likes than dislikes.
Yeah. I don't know. And does anybody know where BrickWorlds is? Is he having a bad day, or like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what's happening there. We invited him, and I thought he was going to join tonight, but I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I thought he was super on board for this. Maybe he got scared away by the topic we decided to talk about.
Yeah, maybe, but, it's whatever.
I don't know, but...
we kind of have to do a different direction, so it's whatever.
Well, that's an interesting idea. Marvel Geek says use a Star Wars blaster for the bleep.
That would be so dope. I would totally be down for that. It'd be like...
It's probably copyrighted.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. Just go with something that sounds similar.
Yeah. Or modify it.
I mean, maybe we could, like, make our own noise that sounds cool or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We did do that a long time ago on wasn't it like your very first stop motion?
Yeah.
On that Ninjago one?
Mm-hmm.
made our own sounds.
We had to do sound effects back in the day because you couldn't afford them.
I am back. I was just arguing with my little brother about Logan Paul's thing.
Oh, does your brother support him?
What did he say about it?
Supports him. I literally asked him, I said, so would you kill yourself to, be in a Logan Paul video? He's like, no. I said, he's like, but Logan Paul didn't do anything wrong.
Do you want to get him on here and like we can have a discussion with him about why he feels, Logan Paul didn't do anything wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually told him, I said, do you want to get on the podcast? I offered him, and he said, maybe in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. He might come on and I guess say something. But yeah, he doesn't think he did anything wrong. So.
Well, I'm totally up for having him on here and letting him, express his side.
No, we need to know this because it's clearly a generational gap.
Yeah, I really want to know why certain people do support him.
Yeah.
So like. Tell him we really want him on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him that. I said, you need to go on the podcast. I said they wouldn't really care if you said something because, I said, you're going to get roasted, though. I said, you're going to get taken down because, he doesn't think he did anything wrong, and I don't know why.
No, we're not going to, roast him. I totally, like anybody in the chat that says anything, I will totally delete. I will totally, it's whatever, I just want to hear his opinion.
Yeah, we will sit here quietly, listen, and just hear him out.
Let him tell us what he, why, Logan Paul is the new Jesus Christ and what he has to do.
Yeah, seems like that. I mean, he's 14 and he's so obsessed with Logan and Jake Paul and this and that, so.
Well, is this the same person that you said is going to be taking over your channel later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want him to try to cover for me for a bunch of videos. Not probably the live stream, but because of all the college stuff and everything. I feel like he can do make good quality videos, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have him take over once I start college. Yeah,
tell him we're demanding he come on here. We need him on here. It would I think it would be really interesting to hear his side, honestly.
Seriously, we really want to know the generation gap. So
yeah, I'll go talk to him again. He's downstairs. But yeah, he was screaming earlier. And I went to go talk to him. I brought up the topic and me and him went back and forth for a little bit. Yeah, I'll go talk to him again, see if I can get him on.
Yeah, tell him we can have a back and forth on here.
Tell him we're totally down for that. Because I really want to know that. Yep.
So BFAB's gonna go talk to his brother and see if
we got some YouTube drama going on right now. We're about to get BFAB's little brother on here and defend Logan Paul.
Yeah, and let's see. Lego J asked BFAB Jr. ? I guess so. I don't know if he has his own nickname or what. I guess we'll find out. When he gets on here, hopefully he is going to join us.
Hopefully I do. We're not going to scare him away. And everybody in the chat, we will block you if you say mean things to him.
Yeah, so be nice.
Be nice, even if you don't agree with him.
Yeah, because you guys already know we're not going to agree with him. But we do want to hear him out.
Well, I mean, opinions are different, guys. Everybody has a different thought. He might say something, you'd be like, oh, well, I never thought of it that way. And you might change your entire perspective.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but, it may.
Let's see. Marvel Geek, I want BFAB Bro on stream.
We do, too.
Yeah, we do, too.
Give us a 1 on the chat or a 2 on the chat if you want.
Which one?
1 if you want BFAB's Bro on the chat, and 2 if you don't. Yeah, we want that 1.
Mod are on the job. We will block you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lego
thanks
J.
all of our mods, because we will totally agree with you. If you be mean to BFAB's Bro, we will totally block you. So we got a lot of 1s coming in.
Yep. Awesome. So hopefully yeah, everybody wants
BFAB's Bro on here. So we're totally supporting you, yo. Get on here.
That's 18 ones.
All right.
We're getting random numbers now, but the majority want BFAB's bro on here. So,
oh, Gladiator Brick's like, nobody said you can't tell jokes.
Yeah, nobody
Go for
said
it.
like we're for free speech. Just don't hurt people.
Right. Just don't attack. That's all I'm saying. Jokes are cool. Just just
don't film dead corpses on a video. We're cool with that. Like not doing that.
So my little brother is here and he's gonna try to defend Logan Paul. He's trying to prep for it. I'm like, nope, you can't prep for it. So
well, tell him it's whatever. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, okay, wait. You see, like, if you scroll up in the chat a little bit, like, there's tons
Everybody
of ones.
wants you to say your opinion, man.
Yeah, all those ones are people wanting your brother on here to talk about his opinion. So I'm just gonna like shut up for a minute and
let him go for it.
Yeah, I'll even mute us for a minute so you can just go for it.
Tell us what you want.
Okay, Ashton, tell them why you think Logan Paul didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. Though he was like laughing, people like cope with their stuff differently. And the only person that I think that did something wrong in that situation was that girl that was like laughing. She thought that was like amazing. People like he was drinking, he was doing that, but like people like cope with stuff. So, and when he filmed the dead body, he was in shock. I know his one of his editors said they talked about it on Twitter. Keemstar said that, but people like he thought it might not be bad. People have different stuff. His apology was sincere, but like people are taking this way overboard. He hasn't even posted in like 2 days. So,
but you said that he didn't do anything wrong. You know, the dead body accident, it was for what, a tree or something?
Yeah.
Don't you think it would have been like a little compassionate, you know, to at least, you know, blank out the body? Or
he blanked out his face.
Let me rephrase that. Not even put it out there, or you could talk about it, but not put a person.
But that's why he's a daily vlogger. Would you, if you saw a dead body?
Yeah.
Okay, and shockingly, and you film it, like he didn't really have like time. He had time to think about it, but he's posting stuff daily. Like these people, he and his brother are crazy. He posts stuff daily. I don't think that he was thinking it was wrong.
Okay.
Like on TMZ, what's her face? Danielle Bergoli said it was wrong, which his apology was sincere. I don't think he did something wrong filming a person's body because he found it. Like he found the body, and he does daily vlogs. That's what the people go to his channel to look for, not dead bodies, but for to show love his life.
All right. Well, that sounds like a pretty decent like thing, like defense.
I understand what you're saying. I mean, I don't think that and I don't know about everybody else, but I don't think that everybody would have had such a problem with it if he hadn't went so close up to the body to film it.
And then had his group laugh about it.
Yeah, I think whenever he first saw it, like at a big distance, like that wasn't as offensive to me as when he went right up close to it to film. I think that's what bothered me the most. I mean, combined with the laughing, yes, but I don't know.
It like to us, it just seems disrespectful. I mean, like I understand that like there's reasoning or whatever, but I really honestly think that that's just, I don't know, maybe it's just a different generation or whatever, but I just think it's weird.
And shout out to Miss Amby for giving us £2. Love your vids and keep doing what you're doing. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat.
And like we said, we want these kind of conversations to keep going because we're really learning stuff. I mean, like you just heard a totally different generation's perspective on the Logan Paul situation. And that's totally what we want to do here.
Yeah, and in the chat, if you guys have any questions you want to ask, feel free to ask them. Yeah. I know Plu Koon wanted to ask BFAB's brother a question. which, by the way, I don't want to have to keep calling you BFAB's brother. What would you like us to call you?
What do you want us to call you?
Just call me BFAB's brother.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good.
I think I said his name like once already, so I think he doesn't want his name on it.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're it's whatever you want us to call it. Like we've got here's the thing. This is one thing I want to set the rules for right now. Even if you have a different opinion, I'm not gonna hate you for your opinion.
No, it's better to talk it out rather than just,
this
screaming
solves
or
more
something.
problems than actually screaming at one another. So, that's
Just know that he's not in his head. So,
yeah.
So, BFAB's brother, how do you feel about like little children seeing that dead body on the video? I mean, because I know that
he has a huge reach.
Yeah, and I know that his target audience is younger kids. So, let's say I don't know, maybe a 7 or 8-year-old kid watched that video and saw that dead body. How do you feel about little kids seeing that?
There's titles and thumbnails for a reason. Like, if he didn't want to see it, don't click on the video. Like, it was...
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but he did put the body in the thumbnail.
And that guy had no reason to consent, so... True. I mean, that's the problem.
And I think it would have been a lot better if either he or YouTube One had put the age restriction on that video.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would have a problem with that.
Well, there's probably still some people that would have a problem.
It would still be disrespectful, but still.
Right. What do you feel about it?
I think if he didn't blur out the guy's face, it would be disrespectful. When he zoomed into the body, that was a little weird, but that's what he does. He vlogs. He's crazy. That's why people go to his channel.
But let's say Ashton, let's say it was you, right?
First of all, I don't commit suicide. So.
Okay, let's say it was one of your best friends, right? Let's say it was blah 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 or whatever.
Okay.
And he all of a sudden you saw him hanging by a tree, right?
I wouldn't know if it was him because he blurred out his face.
I'm not saying that, but I don't know. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. If it was one of your friends, how would you feel?
I would be sad that he killed himself. I would be like, oh, they found him. He killed himself. He called the police. If he was didn't call the police and just stand at the body and kept on recording and left without calling the police or the ambulance, I would be like, what's wrong with that person? But if it was one of my friends, I would be sad that they went suicide, but I wouldn't be angry at the person that was filming it.
Dang. Who are your friends? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess.
I'd like to ask, would it, you said, his laughter was a shock response. I understand where you're coming from with that, but would it not have, if it shocked him so much, shouldn't he have considered just cutting that out or not post? If he wanted to post the video, he could have cut out the zoom in. He could have cut out all the nervous laughter, but he didn't. He chose to leave it in. And to me, that says that you can claim it's a natural, he wanted to show their natural reaction, but if it freaked him out, you'd think he would have taken the consideration of his fans in.
I don't think he was thinking about that at the time. If he monetized the video and asking for money, getting money off of a person's death, now that would be really wrong. I don't know if
Okay. I want to break in here real quick though. But do you not disagree though that getting subs is actually a form of getting money?
Yeah. You can get
okay, so you agree that he did get some sort of eventual money out of this?
I think he actually lost money because he lost a bunch of subs.
But he didn't. He gained a lot also. He just stayed steady. He didn't gain as
He's losing subs. Watch his a couple of days ago he was losing subs.
No, actually, I was looking at his Social Blade charts today, actually. And he didn't gain as much that day right after the controversy started, but he never actually had a single day where he went into the negatives on subscribers.
Yeah.
I think he just, like, he only gained, like, what was it, like 6,000 or something? I'll have to pull the chart up again to see.
But he usually is losing like 30. He's usually gaining like 30,000 to like a lot of subscribers a day. So he's making less money than he usually do.
Well, but for him, less money is still like tons compared to everybody else. Yeah, I just pulled the chart back up, and actually he gained 16,000 subscribers that day, and he gained, where, like, it says his daily average is 40,000. So that day he only gained 16,000. But the next day he gained 80,000. So in all, he actually boosted up more than normal because of it.
Yeah. But like people are like famous people are now hating on him. Daniel Bergoli, that guy that tweeted at him, and the other famous girl, forgot those two names. But now he's getting hate from all the rest of the famous people that used to like him. Like Daniel Bergoli been in some of his videos, and on TMZ she's talking bad about him and stuff.
Well, but here's the thing. I mean, even though like people are hating him and people are, you know, making videos about how much they dislike him, you know, none of us are really having any effect whatsoever.
He's still getting his name across.
Yeah, and he's growing his fan base and making more and more money off of all the other videos he's got. So,
and not saying that your opinion is wrong. We're just telling you the other side of the opinion here.
Yeah, we're just having a discussion, not trying to attack or anything.
Yeah, I got that.
I mean, it's just that
it just seems like he got more attention than negative effects, I guess.
Yeah, because they're Logan Paul. He's Logan Paul. They will never go off. They will never fail. They will never fall off until like 5 years or something. And then they will still be acting in movies. They will still be doing this. They won't fall off until people until they do something like that they think is really bad. But kids are addicted to him, so anything
really popular in school.
Can you tell me why you think kids are addicted to him? Because that's something I really don't understand.
Yeah, that's what we need to know. Like, why is everyone into Logan Paul?
I don't know, because I watch his videos, but I don't buy his merch. I'm not like addicted to him, so I wouldn't know. I think because he's energetic, he makes good vlogs, gives good quality content, and he sells good merch, I guess. And yeah.
So he's just all about that brand.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes he has a positive stuff. Sometimes some things. Every video he tries to make positive, even if it doesn't come off positive, his intent behind it was positive.
Okay. And somebody in the chat, Lego Boy 26, mentioned this, and I kind of wanted to ask you how you feel about this. In the video, like closer to the end of the video, you know, he was worried about the kids in the parking lot wandering into the forest and seeing that body. But those kids are like basically the same age as a lot of his audience. So why do you think it is that he was concerned about the kids there, but not concerned about the kids in his audience?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But kids on YouTube, you can choose to click on the thing or not. For the kids wandering in the forest, they can't really choose. They can choose to wander in the forest, but they can't choose to what they see.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he put the picture of the body in his thumbnail. So basically, once you've even seen that,
and
just
you know-
scrolling through, you've already seen it.
Human curiosity is going to take effect. You know that.
Yeah, especially with kids. They're curious.
Kids really want to see stuff that is really weird.
Yeah,
so
and that's something that Lego J mentioned in the comments too, that kids are going to be interested to click on the video because they're curious. And some parents have taught them, you know, not to click on things like that, and some don't.
Yeah.
That's probably a parenting mistake. Not Logan Paul's fault. That's a parenting mistake.
Oh, I agree with you on that. Like, parents should pay more attention to what their kids are watching on YouTube. But my problem with it is that he had the dead body in the thumbnail. And so, I mean, even just kind of scrolling through, you know, kids have already seen the thumbnail. It's kind of too late. You can't.
And let's be real. Most parents don't monitor what their kids watch on YouTube.
Yeah, my parents don't monitor where I watch on YouTube. But that's like my parents like don't watch stuff with Ouija boards. And every time Jake Paul posted a Ouija board video, even if I'm curious, I don't watch it. That's self-control. Some kids should learn that.
Okay.
I didn't even know that he had posted videos with Ouija boards.
Did that? Yeah.
We're
learning stuff. We are being educated right now.
Yeah, that's why it's interesting.
This
to
is
talk
this
to
is a really good
sides.
hangout. We are learning like a totally different generation's whole mindset here.
Yeah.
So you know,
a couple times before.
I would like to address the kids having a decision versus not having a decision. My understanding is that is known as a suicide forest, and that it has signs posted everywhere with hotline numbers, and trying to convince people to turn around that's not the solution. So those kids that he was worried about, more likely than not, to some degree, are aware of what they would be walking into. So I don't see the big difference. He's concerned about these kids, but not his audience, which should be roughly the same age and should have the same basic understanding.
That's, again, a parenting mistake. Because there were parents there with the kids. If they didn't want them to see a dead body or come across a dead body or even think about coming to a dead body, then they shouldn't have took them there. That was their fault. Like, most of the thing are the parenting fault. Not Logan Paul's fault. It's the parenting fault.
Well, I do understand that, but most parents also, and I've talked to some parents that I know of kids that are, like 7, 8 years old, that kind of age range. And, for the most part, they think that it's okay for kids to watch YouTube because YouTube is supposed to have that age restriction in there.
Yeah.
And, if that video had been on the age restriction, like, younger kids wouldn't have just been able to see it like that. And their curiosity, like I said, their curiosity is going to be
that may be a
piqued.
failure of YouTube. So it's kind of a combination of a lot of things here.
Yeah, YouTube did mess up without age restricting it. I think it should be age restricted, but a lot of videos are age restricted, and they don't get this much hate as Logan Paul does. Logan Paul I don't think he's getting so much hate that he's not even uploading daily vlogs. So he's losing out a lot of money by not posting.
Well, I mean,
not really. Like, dude, being a YouTuber that's been on here for years, he's actually collecting a lot of revenue due to his past videos, isn't he?
Right.
So, I mean, like, he's not really losing a lot of money. He's just kind of delayed for a minute.
Yeah. Like, he usually gets 6 million views a video around there. And he's not getting the 6 million views and not getting paid for the 6 million views. I think he knows that he should have YouTube probably should have age restricted it. I think he thinks that he did something wrong, but he shouldn't be getting so much hate from like Keemstar and all the other people, all the famous people.
Well, you know, people can take it a little too far attacking him. I do agree with that.
We don't want him banned from YouTube. We just think he should suffer kind of a consequence.
I think, yeah, YouTube needs to have some kind of, you know,
System.
consequence for this, you know, kind of to set an example for other people so that it doesn't become a thing that people start uploading videos of dead bodies all the time.
Yeah, like we shouldn't make that the norm.
Yeah, that doesn't need to be okay.
I think he wasn't. I don't think there. He wasn't like breaking any guidelines. I don't think so. Of YouTube.
He was breaking a guideline.
Yeah,
because you're not supposed to show a dead body in that form, and in the forest, you're literally not supposed to film it.
Yeah, I don't think you're even supposed to film there. I mean, like that particular forest.
Yeah.
I don't think they're supposed to film there.
Yeah.
That is YouTube's fault, and the people, which YouTube is getting hate, they should get more hate than Logan Paul should.
I agree with you on that.
Well, yeah, I do agree that YouTube really needs to fix the problem. Like, and it's not just a Logan Paul problem. You're absolutely right. YouTube needs to fix, you know, their whole system. But one thing I do want to point out that I don't know, you may be aware of this, you may not be, but as somebody who uploads, when you upload a video, you have the option yourself to make it age restricted. So, I mean, he decided not to do that.
I think that's his editor's fault, though. His editor and him on Twitter, his editor said that he had a talk with Logan Paul, but that's his editor job to do that stuff. If his editor believes that that it should be age restricted, then he puts it. Logan Paul doesn't edit his own videos.
Well, and I get that, but I mean, Logan Paul, it is his channel, and he is responsible for the content.
Yeah, sure. I think he was thinking that he was like trying to help kids, not like suicide prevention and all that stuff. He even said that, and I don't think he thought that he was doing something wrong when he posted the video. You know,
and I mean, my personal opinion is I think that the video would have gone over better as what, you know, at the end he said something about the suicide prevention, and he put up the hotline. If he had done that in the beginning, I think people would have believed it more.
Riding in the car.
Well, even, I mean, he filmed that extra intro to put in front of it, basically.
But if you notice though, in the beginning of the video, it's nighttime, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he's riding the car, it's daytime. So he clearly filmed that later.
Yeah. That nighttime part he filmed later.
I mean, like, he just added that part in. I think if he would have done it in the car ride over there, a lot of people would have had not as big of a deal about it as later.
I mean, my opinion is if he would have done this in his intro that he filmed later, if he would have talked about suicide prevention, said, you know, you're going to see some things that, you know, may not be appropriate for all audiences,
for children or whatever,
you know, just kind of warned everybody and talked about the suicide prevention then. And also he should have in that intro told everybody about, you know, his style, him laughing as a coping mechanism.
He should totally have been in his car ride. He should have been like, hey, now if I come across a dead body, I may laugh because that's the way I deal with stuff.
Well, I get why he didn't say it in the car ride, because that actually was, I believe, filmed before he found the body. But in that special intro he filmed where it was nighttime and he filmed the intro part later, he should have said certain things in the intro to kind of prepare people for the video. And I don't think there would have been a backlash if he had handled it correctly.
Yeah.
I think there would be still a backlash because people will find every way to hate on him. If they're more if because he's successful, people will still hate on him. If he does something wrong, people will still hate on him. Which I don't think he did something wrong in this thing. He did. You think he did stuff that he could have handled better, but he didn't do anything that's really, really wrong. Like some people, like, and I don't know why people that did something wrong are calling him out, like Keemstar, PewDiePie. They all do stuff.
That I agree with you. Because PewDiePie said a racial slur. Keemstar said racial slurs. I feel like for me, it's hypocritical for those people to call let's say out Logan Paul, because they've done pretty bad stuff.
There's kind of a controversy on that too.
Well, and because I mean, like, I don't really follow Keemstar.
Yeah,
I don't know much about
Drama
him.
alert.
I mean, I know who he is.
Yeah,
and
we
all,
know who he is,
but I don't follow him. As far as PewDiePie, like, I mean, the difference that you have to look at with PewDiePie and Logan Paul is, I mean, like, the backlash. Yes, both of them had the backlash in public, but PewDiePie has also suffered on YouTube.
He lost his Maker Studios contract. He lost his PewDiePie Scares thing. He lost a lot more.
The thing I want to point out about him too is that his racial slur was not on YouTube.
Yeah, it was actually on Twitch.
Yeah, it wasn't even on this platform. So, I mean, I get the backlash. I'm not defending
nobody's defending what he said, but it wasn't even on YouTube.
But to be fair, if PewDiePie is going to get, in trouble the way he did, Logan Paul should get in trouble too.
Yeah.
I think Logan Paul should lose his show.
He doesn't have a show. Oh, yeah, he has movies, but YouTube would never do that because they're thinking about themselves.
Yeah, but actually, PewDiePie is bigger than Logan Paul. I mean, relevancy and view-wise, I feel PewDiePie gets less views now.
Way less.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. And
that has to do with this new Adpocalypse system, too.
But, like, years ago, like back around the time that we first started YouTube, YouTube treated you getting, like, strikes on your channel totally different.
Very differently.
Because back when we started, if you did something bad, YouTube would give you a strike, and that strike was on your channel for 6 months.
Yeah,
and during
nothing.
During that time, you would lose certain abilities.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to live stream like this. You wouldn't be able to do anything. So,
but at that time, you would lose the ability to do, like, custom thumbnails and different things like that. I think if there was some kind of a 6-month thing where he was actually punished, oh, and hello to Brickworlds. Are you going to join us? I sent you the link.
Yeah,
we gotta have to type that in the little private channel with Brickworlds is here.
Is Brickworlds here, or is he joining, or what? Sorry, we kind of totally got off this deep philosophical question.
Yeah.
This stream is going a lot longer because we did not know that we would get a total debate going on here.
Yeah, and the creative dude, yes, I've noticed that his I'm sorry video is still trending.
Which is still getting him, like, people don't understand. If you gain thousands of subscribers, you still are making money off that. Like, I mean, like, I know that's hard to understand, but, like, you're getting thousands of viewers extra every day for every video.
Right.
So, I mean, like, that is a lot of money. So, especially in Logan Paul's case, like, not like our average channel or regular people, but everything else, it does add up. So,
This is I'm sorry video demonetized?
Do what now?
Is it demonetized?
It is.
You're asking if he monetized the apology video?
It was never monetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. So he's not gaining money from it, but he is gaining subscribers because he's Logan Paul. No, if he murdered somebody, that's the only reason why his channel will drop.
Well, I mean, like, let's ask BFAB's brother. Do you think he should be punished?
Not really.
Okay, Brickworld's just joined us. So, Brickworld's, are you like up on what we're talking about? Have you been watching a little bit?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Totally
That's
came out random here.
Do you know what's going on with the Logan Paul stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically what we're talking about at the moment.
But we're talking about two different generations, like one that supports and one does not.
And so we have BFAB's brother with us, and he is actually a Logan Paul fan, and he's kind of been giving his side of this. Brickworld, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the whole Logan Paul controversy, and if you want to kind of have a discussion with BFAB's brother, go for it.
We're all just open free for all now.
Yep.
Okay. Well, my thoughts are it was a really stupid play on his part to upload a video like that. They even said that they did think about it for hours, and they decided to release something like that. They're a family-friendly channel, and they just released something that was horrific and troubled a lot of younger people like BFAB's brother, age-wise. I'm not saying that he was troubled by it, but
I understand.
Yeah,
it's the kid's. It's the kid's fault to click on the video if they see a thing that they said we found a dead body and also suicide force. I would never click on something if I was scared of seeing a dead body. I wouldn't click on that.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, when it's like trending on YouTube, it's hard to miss because basically they've already seen it once you see the thumbnail.
We're not really blaming a lot of the kids. It's basically that YouTube blasted that.
Yeah.
They approved it, and then they were just like, "Hey, you want to look at a dead body? Here you go." So I mean, kids are gonna click on that. Let's be real about that. They're going to. So
yes. It's like the kids that don't understand it and then just see what happens. They're like, "What's going on here? I don't understand. Is he dead?"
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they just don't know what's getting blasted at them.
Yeah.
At like Mach speeds.
Yeah, young kids definitely, I think, clicked on it out of pure curiosity. I mean, if nothing else. And I think we mentioned this earlier before Brickworlds joined us, but I mean, we were talking about like if it had been age restricted, I don't think this would be, nearly as big of a backlash and everything on this. Brickworld?
Yeah, definitely. I think they definitely got a lot of attention out of this, but not the one that they were looking for. I think they should have thought better about this and just made people aware and not show the dead body. Just say, "Hey, we did see a dead body. It's really disturbing. We didn't want to show you because we feel that it's not appropriate for people to see that type of stuff on YouTube."
Then Keepstar will be calling them out for being fake and clickbaiting stuff and all that stuff.
They shouldn't show that though, even if it's fake.
I don't think it would be so bad if they had showed like just from the distance, like whenever he first saw it and was questioning whether it or not it was a dead body. But whenever he went right up close to it, that was really, really offensive.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people saying that they were laughing at it. I didn't see that in the video really, but that's messed up if they did because
I think it was more nervous laughter. That's kind of the thing. It's like I still agree 100% Logan Paul was wrong, but I still think the laughing was more of a nervous reaction for the first time.
Yeah, I guess.
The only person that I don't think was like a nervous laughter was that girl. I think that's Andy's say. The girl that was she sounded happy that she discovered a body. When she like, we discovered a body. Did you see that? I think that's wrong. She did something wrong. Logan Paul didn't.
Yeah, that girl was really weird whenever she said that. That was really strange. That was another thing that made me feel like that was really the goal in the first place.
Yeah. Because, well, if you notice, that guy was smiling beside him, too.
Yeah.
That guy was, like, all smiles. He's like, no, I'm being serious, bro. You know? And it was like, are you really being serious, or are you just filming this? You know?
About the what's the again? The filmer told Logan Paul to give him the camera. Walked up to the body that close. If his video, his person that films him did not tell him to give him the camera and film the body.
I thought he was personally asking to give the camera, not to show the thing. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really think Logan Paul expects to not be filmed.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think that's his stick, you know?
Yeah.
And let's see, the creative dude says that the girl was just happy because she was on the video. Like, what do you think about that?
She's in most of his videos. I don't know what that question means, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you don't have to answer anything you don't want to. We're just kind of asking questions because this is clearly a generation divide here. So, I mean, like, you know, it's just different. People have different opinions with different generations, and clearly one generation thinks this is, like, literally the most worst, horrible thing that's ever happened, and one's like, why do you guys think this is a big deal? So
I think people are just taking it way too far. If people like, oh, they're just hating to hate.
Okay, but what about us? Like, what if you guys or us or anybody just upload that to YouTube? Would you think we were terrible people?
I would.
Not really. If you guys found a dead body, I would be like, oh my goodness, that is creepy that you guys found a dead body.
And so, but that, I mean, like, I don't want that to become
like
a norm on YouTube.
Yeah, the regular stuff.
Looks like we're gonna go find a dead body.
I mean, like, what do you guys think about this? Like, like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you guys started uploading videos and you guys find dead bodies, I might stop watching your guys' content for a bit.
You know what? I would stop watching my own content if I uploaded
too.
that.
Like, I would totally, like, I don't even want to watch myself.
Well, let's say you guys found enough dead bodies, you guys were uploading. There'd be something wrong in your area if you guys just kept finding dead bodies everywhere. That'd be bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what the total disconnect here is I don't know. It's just, it seems insane.
And I want to say something to BrickWorld because, you know, in the comments, BrickWorld said something about his sorry video was really bad and he wasn't affected by this. I don't know if you pay any attention to the subscriber counts, but I was looking at it and I pulled it up earlier. And so basically on average, he gains like 40,000 subscribers a day. And then right after the controversy started, he never had a single day of negative sub growth. But the day after the controversy started, instead of gaining 40,000, he gained 16,000. But the day after that, he gained 80,000. So all in all, he went up even more than usual.
Yeah.
Like, I find it really difficult to believe that, you know, people are subscribing to him even more because of this.
Yeah.
I think that comes down to there's no such thing as bad publicity. Like, bad publicity is still getting him out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where YouTube should come in. if there's any censoring to be done, YouTube should have done it this time, and they censored the wrong people and give it to the ultra wrong people.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about it though. Like, I mean, just like within the Lego community, I'll say, like, I know that Dalek Bricks has talked a lot recently about having a lot of his videos demonetized,
which is terrible. Like, there's no reason for that.
So, like, a Lego video gets in trouble, but a video of a dead body doesn't?
Yeah. I mean, the same thing happens. Like, yesterday's live stream got demonetized. A few of my live streams have got demonetized. Every time I put the word Q&A in it, it tends to get demonetized. It's kind of weird.
That's
weird.
That's
insane. Why?
See, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't know, is BFAB's brother still with us? Does he have any opinion on this?
That's YouTube. YouTube like destroying younger, lower sub channels. That's what they do. They just, yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like straight up being straightforward with you guys, I feel like this is all PewDiePie's fault for the whole Adpocalypse. If it wasn't for PewDiePie, we wouldn't be in the state right now.
Well, I mean, see,
there's kind of controversy on that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to defend what he said, but it was more than just PewDiePie that started the Adpocalypse.
It was pretty much the Wall Street Journal that started this whole avalanche of problems.
Well, because YouTube was putting ads on like literal terrorist videos. Like it's a lot more than just PewDiePie. Like we said, it's not like a single YouTuber that's the problem. It is YouTube, the company, that is the problem. And you know, as far as like ads and getting demonetized and stuff, like, and I don't have the article in front of me right now, but this morning I was actually reading an article from USA Today, and they were talking about the Logan Paul controversy, and it did mention how you know it kind of started with the PewDiePie kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But one thing that really stood out to me was in that article they were talking about PewDiePie got kicked out of the Google Preferred group.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know about that.
Yeah,
but there's two classes of advertisers that get to fund that.
Yeah, the Google Preferred group is a group of the basically
ultra elite.
Yeah, the ultra elite YouTubers get directly connected with advertisers. That's why they're making a ton of money, and everyone else is not making anything.
Whereas back in the day, it was spread up amongst all of us. So, I don't know. Really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm just awkward silence right now. I'm just staring at Brickroll's box in the background. It's distracting.
I had to turn it because I wrote on it my name. Hey, this is mine, so don't touch.
Yeah, exactly.
What's wrong? You don't want to dox yourself?
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't be doxed. Public service announcement.
I know Brickroll's name. I'm the only one.
Okay, and like his apology video is something that people have talked about a lot. And Dane in the comments says, I believe his apology was legit. He looked regretful and confused.
Only for his money.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, he actually is an actor. So I don't know how much you can believe knowing that.
Let's be real about this. This is a guy that did a video, I can ride your girl with no handlebars.
Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't like the song. I mean, it was bad, but I liked it. I mean, he did steal the Flowbots, song.
I mean, but seriously, even still, the Flowbots didn't fight as much as I can ride your girl with no handlebars. That sounds horrific.
And he didn't Okay, in the video we're talking about, the dead body video, though, like at no point did he cry in that video, but he did cry in his video of like seeing color for the first time, which, by the way, he did later admit that he faked crying in that. So how do we know that he did not fake his emotions in the apology video?
Yeah, I don't think he was genuine because I mean, if you look at it like this, he's an actor, like you guys were saying before.
BFAB?
BFAB?
Sorry to mute my self. My little brother's trying to show me something.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, but just because he put the warning doesn't really mean anything.
He put a warning sign at the beginning of the video. There's places that you can still watch the video at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know what warning you're talking about, but if he felt the need to put that warning at the beginning, why did he not feel the need to go ahead and age restrict the video?
Yeah.
I think it's because he wanted to get the views on it. Even if he wasn't directly making money on that video, it was gaining him fans, which later on will make him more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the video about the tags for the video?
Yeah. Keemstar posted it, I think.
Those tags were ridiculous.
Well, what were the tags?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that.
Like
Tell me about it.
or
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the dead body. Like there was a couple different tags about dead body. Logan Paul found dead body or something. That's showing that he's trying to get money from this, and he didn't realize that it's a bad thing to post. And he's
That's sick, dude. That's sick. Can we all agree that's sick?
Yeah. My little brother nodded his head and then shook his head.
That's pretty sick, dude.
But
Did I hear you right? Did somebody say that he tagged that video with comedy?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, that is insane.
Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Like that, I can't even.
Yeah, I can't even on that.
I think
What?
I think that's again his editor's fault. Like his editor knows what to do. He should have used his brain. Like finding a dead body is not common.
Yeah, but
I hear what you're saying
we're
about the
all
editor,
editors, though.
but it's his channel and he is responsible for the content that goes out.
True. But like people pay their editors.
Yeah, I can't do that on that.
I think.
Hey, somebody's roboting out.
Yeah, I think we got an echo somewhere.
Like this editor.
Oh, goody, was it me?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Brick Worlds, you just gonna hang out on mute with us?
No, mine was muted, so it wasn't me that was echoing. But
Yeah,
I can hear it now. I muted myself too.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there's
I
the
think
echo.
we're fixed now. This is some deep conversation right here.
So, do you want to back out? Are you good? You feel like you defended yourself?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Is it me echoing?
I think it is you echoing BFAB.
Yeah, I think
pause the video.
I think it's you.
Okay, while he's trying to get that fixed, Plu Koon, did you have questions about what we're talking about? If so, post them in the comments and I will try to read them.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on the delay, you know, his editor can be at fault for this
Somebody's
too.
playing the video in the background. You could hear it because I was just muting. It was making me sound like somebody is playing the video.
Oh, okay.
I don't hear an
I
echo
think
now.
you're good now.
Yeah, but I just muted myself and I heard myself talking and I'm like, what? So that was weird.
All right. So, Bear, what were you saying?
Like his editor has some fault to play in this, and I agree with BFAB's brother. But like you said, it's his channel, and he is the face of that channel. He has the final say in everything, and he could have stopped that filming at any point in time. Yeah, and I feel like a large chunk of it, from what everyone has said, is that he went too long without going, guys, stop. No, this isn't right. And it could be shock or whatnot, but then he had time during the editing process, during the debates, where he could have just put his foot down, and he didn't. And I think that's a part of this backlash, is he had the time from when they discovered the body to it actually being posted, where he could have stopped it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And he was concerned for the children at the forest, not his audience, which is we've kind of concluded was roughly the same age. I feel that's it. It's not that he admitted he had a lapse in judgment. I think it was this lapse in judgment didn't start until the backlash happened. I feel that's what the big hang up is.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I agree with that.
And BFAB just posted in our Google Hangouts chat that he's got to go, and I don't know if that means BFAB or his brother or both. I'm not sure.
So it's whatever you guys got to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're using my laptop. I mean, unless you guys could send him the link. Do you want to give them your email and you could talk to them, or
On my phone.
Yeah, you could join the Hangouts on your phone.
Yeah, if you post like post your email in the Google Hangouts chat, and then I'll send you the link to it.
Yeah.
Here, what's your email? Here, don't say it out loud. Just type it here. Type it on my laptop. I gotta get ready for work, so.
Okay.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, this is kind of like some deep internet stuff.
Well, while we're getting that all situated, Tree of Ore Productions in the comments said, "Does Logan deserve a second chance?" And I would say yes, he does.
With punishment.
Yeah,
he isn't getting that right now.
Yeah, he does need some kind of punishment. Real quick, I have to say goodbye to BFAB. I'm going to invite BFAB's brother into this stream. So
and don't be mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been here, and you guys have been really cool with us discussing this back and forth. BFAB, if you're still there with us for a second, do you want to plug your channel real quick before you leave?
Sure. I'm Brother from Another Brick, and I make very low quality news videos, and yeah.
Okay, so go check out BFAB's channel.
Yeah, see you guys.
Yep, see ya.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime. You're always welcome.
Thanks. See ya, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so I did invite BFAB's brother to join on his own account, so he will probably be with us in just a minute. And while we're doing that, the Burning Pokeball says, does he deserve a second chance? Put 1 for no or 2 for yes. So go ahead and in the comments right now, if you think that he does not deserve a second chance and they should totally ban him forever, put a 1. If you do think that he deserves a second chance, be it with any kind of punishment or not, that's, you know, debatable at this point. But put a 2 if you do think that he deserves a second chance.
All right. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, go for it, Bear. What were you going to say?
I was scrolling through the comments. I think Plo Koon's question is, did you know Jake Paul was on a Disney Channel show? He got fired. They are both crazy.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to find his question. Thank you for reading that for me. I must have missed that somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did know that. I don't remember what the controversy was with Jake.
Yeah.
I do remember that I think he was on, I think it was called, what was it, Bizarrevark or something like that?
Something like that. It's weird Disney.
And I know he got fired because of the controversy. I just am drawing a blank at the moment of what the controversy was. I don't remember.
I know it.
What was it, Brick Worlds?
It was about like him and his issues with his neighbors, about all the different pranks that he was pulling and all the major things that just disturbed the neighbors all the time, and all the fans coming by saying, "Hey, how's it going, Jake Paul?" and such every single day. Like they were just getting over it, and the police were called multiple times, plus the fire department. They had like a fire in the back of their house. It was just ridiculous. That was all that, and that's how he got fired from Disney.
Oh yeah. Now that you say that, I remember that. I was just totally drawing a blank there. But thank you for refreshing our memory on that.
Yeah, there was like this funny comment that I think I saw in his sorry video, Logan Paul's sorry video, and it was like Jake Paul, worst YouTuber ever, and then Logan Paul under it said, "Hold my beer."
Oh yeah, I did see something like that.
That's got crazy lately.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, like that's why we're all talking about it. It's not really technically because of Logan Paul. It's basically because of the rules.
Yeah.
It's like there's two standards of rules.
I really think most people should be more upset at YouTube than Logan Paul.
Yeah, exactly. That your focus should be at YouTube because they don't care because they're making money off Logan Paul. And he can basically get away with the breaking, like basically committing murder, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
And the rest of us have to deal with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
What's up?
What was that?
I was going to say I found another one of Plo Koon's questions. Why is YouTube so different now?
Oh, that's because
Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah, everything started changing on YouTube when Susan Wojcicki took control of YouTube. She's like the YouTube CEO or whatever now.
If you want YouTubers to stop complaining about money, you have to get rid of Susan Wojcicki. Yeah,
and having that whole Google preferred group where only the upper echelon of YouTubers basically get the good ads.
Which basically means it starts at like 1 million and up. So
Nick's Bricks says Jake Paul, not Logan, his brother Jake, put all of his furniture in his pool, then poured gasoline over it and lit it on fire, which caused his 90-year-old neighbor's house to be filled with smoke. Oh, like, are you serious?
These guys seem like they're literally out of control, and they need to. I don't know. In my day, I'm not sounding like the old man here, but in my day, they would have stopped this stuff. Like they literally would have been like, no more. So, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if an average Joe pulled that off, and they were stupid enough to burn all their furniture, they would have gone to jail for endangering people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Branson Plum says you guys get good ads. They may seem like good ads because they're long or something like that.
We're not YouTube preferred.
But like the ads that regular people get don't pay hardly anything. Yeah. And just to give an example of, somebody that publicly showed their what they were making, PewDiePie, I think it just was this morning.
Today, this morning.
He posted a video of his
analytics.
Yeah, of his analytics on his video about Logan Paul. And it showed on the analytics page that he had made, if I remember right, it's 2.8 million views. Okay, 2.8 million views. And he made $50 on the video.
Which back in before this all happened days, that would have been like $50,000.
Well, probably not 50,000, but I mean that's a little over exaggerated too.
Yeah.
But back like a few years ago, you could at least equate 1 million views
to about $1,000.
Yeah, between $1,000 to $2,000 depending on the ads and stuff. And now, you know, clearly 1 million views is like, you know,
like worthless.
Maybe 10,
yeah,
$15.
$10, $15. You make 1 million views. That's the difference
So
now.
yeah, that's the difference we're talking about.
So when everybody complains about us being like, oh my God, we don't make any money, you don't understand. Back in the day, YouTube used to pay so much more for people making millions of views, and now I guess it's a generational gap, just like the Logan Paul thing. It's a thing.
I think but like that's a whole nother video topic that we need to do.
And let us know in the comments below, or in the chat.
Wait a second. I have to address Treavor Productions comment because it is one of the funniest things that I've read in the comments all night. Treavor Productions says, "This is what happens when you drink blue milk."
Yes, I totally agree with that.
You get Logan Paul when you drink blue milk.
I don't know. We kind of should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of last minute questions before wrapping this up, because I see in all caps Lego J wants to know if we're going to make a second channel for Lego. I suppose that's always a possibility. Probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because of how much time it takes to run a Lego channel properly. So we're probably not going to do that. We're going to focus just on this channel for a while. I mean, if by some miracle this channel just blows up again and we're doing great,
like if we do phenomenal at what we're doing, we'll go back.
No, let me say this. If the Adpocalypse ends and the YouTube money returns, we can go back to Lego or do another channel for Lego or something like
exactly.
that. I'll put it like that. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do I think we need to do a whole nother video, a whole nother chat one day about the Adpocalypse.
Everybody's been asking about that.
Let's see. Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, Plu-Coon, if you want to ask like a question about Lego, we're trying to get away from that, but I'll take a question on that. And while he's typing that, Gladiator Bricks Production says blue milk is a mix of beer and all the known drugs in the world that get you arrested for having them.
I totally agree with that.
Burning Pokeball ask, what was the times for the live streams to air? It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. We are setting that up as our schedule from here on out.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central. And I do have that posted like all over our channel.
You can look at our banner and find the info.
Yeah, I updated our banner today. So it's even on the channel banner. If you ever forget, you can always go there to look. Let's see. If you could bring back any Lego theme, which one would it be? This is the one Plu-Coon Lego question I said that we would answer. Just real quick, like what old Lego theme would you bring back?
If I was gonna bring back one, it would be like probably pirates.
Yeah. Brick Worlds, is there an old Lego theme you would like to bring back?
I really liked Space Police. I think that was a theme. I'd like to see that instead of Galaxy Squad. Galaxy Squad was pretty interesting with the different variation of the suit armor colors, but I really like the armor of the police and all the different aliens. I think if they make more different aliens, that'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, like, I guess we've been going for like 2 hours now, and which I think is completely okay because we did have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
This stream got really interesting having BFAB's brother on here.
This is what we want to do. We
Yeah.
want to have conversations like this.
This is exactly the direction we want to take our channel.
Yeah.
Just to make that clear to everybody. But since we are kind of wrapping this up, I do want to give Bear and Brick Worlds both a chance to kind of shout out their channel. I did update the description, so the link to everybody's channel is in the description now. So if you want to go check these people out, go subscribe if you haven't already. Brick Worlds, do you want to shout out your channel real quick?
Sure. On Brick Worlds, I do vlogs as well as Lego videos. I have 2 separate channels for that, so you can just have your vlogs and your Lego stuff. But check out my channel. I have over 505 vlogs on my channel, so you have plenty of content to watch if you're interested in vlogs and Lego stuff. So go check me out.
And he deserves more subscribers because he has done more vlogs than Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So just throwing that out there. Go subscribe to Brick Worlds and his vlogging channel.
Yeah.
And Bear, I'm going to get to you in just a second. I just want to thank Plu Koon. He says, wow, 2 hours. I watched this for 2 hours. Well, it was well worth my time. So thank you for being with us for the whole 2 hours. That is fantastic.
That's awesome.
And Bear, do you want to shout out your channel and talk about what you're up to lately?
Sure. I'm Bear from Bearcat, and we're still getting back in the swing of things. I haven't actually uploaded anything for 5 years, 6 years, something like that. I'm gonna start doing some D&D videos where I talk about the custom world I'm building for an upcoming game, and Kat will have her first tattoo video up when she gets back from Texas and gets a chance to finish shooting it.
Awesome.
Cool. And there's one last question I have to answer from the comments because Gladiator Bricks Production is asking what are vlogs. It's basically like a video like this that isn't live.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's I mean, like that's the best way to
describe it.
I'm sure you know what a blog is, where people just type out like their thoughts on something. A vlog is like a video blog, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does. But anyway, thank you everyone, both in the video and in the chat, for joining us. And yeah, a couple of people are already saying, see you Saturday. Yes, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we will be streaming next. I'm not sure if Brick Worlds or BFAB will be streaming again before then, but subscribe to their channel and you'll get the notification for when they are. So, Brick Worlds, do you have a stream planned that you want to tell anybody about?
So you're Saturday. I guess I'll do one on Sunday. I don't have anything going on really then, so celebrating right before I go for my first day of college, I guess. So Sunday at 6 or 7 EST. So check it out on my main channel.
Cool. Oh, and by the way, like, how did your test go? Did that go good?
Decent.
Okay.
Math wasn't too good, but I expected that. But
well, you said you're getting ready to start college, so I'm assuming that means you passed it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in theory, but I have a developmental course, so I have to finish that and then progress into the college, sadly. But it's totally fine.
Well, that's okay. Anyway, I know I've already said thank you to everybody for joining. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Be sure to go subscribe to everybody that was in this video. And even after this video ends, come back on here and leave a comment telling us, what you want us to talk about in future live streams. Yep. Click like on this video and share it with your friends, because I think this is one of the most interesting topics we've talked about so far. So anyway, thank you to everybody for watching. We're going to go ahead and end it right here, right now, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.